This episode is brought to you by Extra.Fund, a Dubai-based fully doxed DeFi company. Extra has applied capital protection mechanisms and guarantees that were previously unavailable in the blockchain industry. Their guaranteed fund program is designed to compensate you if the token price drops. The fund will automatically match up to 90% of the initial purchase price. Get over to Extra.Fund for more information about how you can buy, stake, and earn profits no matter what the crypto markets are doing. Link in the description below.
This my two Satoshis, who need 2 cents when they can get double from stacking Toshis,
It's your boy Crypto Blood, and welcome to another My Two Satoshis video crypto news update for you today. We got something crazy. We knew it would probably happen, but I'm just wondering what's the angle here. The first major bank enters the metaverse. We'll talk about who this bank is, what their plan is. Is that even necessary? I don't know. Maybe they're just trying to do that whole put blockchain in my name and make the stock blow up. I don't know. So we'll take a look at that. Also, I know many of you probably have heard this already about this situation with Opensea, the marketplace that sells a ton of NFTs. They were hacked. They were hacked big time. I'm talking about over $3 million worth of NFTs stolen off of Opensea. And so after that whole situation, subsequently, a lot of users have left. 20% drop off, actually. But what's even more interesting here is that one of those users is hitting Opensea with a $1 million lawsuit. One of their NFTs were stolen, a Bored Ape one to be exact. And so we'll take a look at what they're talking about and why he's demanding $1 million in damages from this incident. And lastly, speaking of NFTs and metaverses, I'm going to take a look at 5 coins that may be promising for you guys with a unit price under $50. I know price doesn't necessarily mean everything because you can have a very low price, but the supply be out of control. I know that, but just people seeing a lower unit price does, for whatever reason, make people hopeful about doubling, flipping, or 10xing it, or even 100xing that particular coin. So we're going to take a look at all 3 of those topics today on My Two Satoshis. Let's get it.
But before we start, if you guys find these types of videos informative, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and click that bell to receive more videos like this.
Let's take a look at that heat map for today, ladies and gentlemen. Before we get started, look at Bitcoin and altcoin markets making a bounce. It's a relief rally, in my opinion. We see Bitcoin is up 2.8%. It's trading at 38,973 bucks, almost 39,000. I'll show you exactly where that level is. It's at a critical level. We'll have to see if it can push through it or not. Ethereum is up 4.4% after being beat down over the last couple of days pretty heavily. It's trading at $2,733, but the ones that are really getting a good bounce off of these lows, this relief rally, is Solana. It's up 7.2%. AVAX up 10%. Luna up 12%. HBAR up 7% as well. That's a favorite of mine. And we got Crow. That's the crypto.com coin. It's up almost 7% as well, trading at 41 cents. Matic is up 8.9%. So you're seeing a lot of these Shiba Inu is up 7%. A lot of these coins are making hard rallies today. To me, and we'll look at this right now, to me, we're at a critical juncture. I mean, it really is a relief rally. We've been on a pretty steep downward trend here for the last few days here. Really, since the 16th of February, we've been on a downward trend. And so currently we're at an area of resistance, in my opinion, just looking at price action, $38,000 Bitcoin. That's where we are kind of getting stuck. If we are able to break past this area, the next area that I'm seeing will be an area of resistance for us, because I still think we're on a downward trend here. We have to have relief rallies, though. That's just part of the market. I would say around $39,000 to $40,000 Bitcoin, we could see a retest of that area. Anything above 41, we start going 41, 42,000, then I'm starting to reconsider whether or not this is a low, a local low. That's what a lot of people are calling. I'm not convinced yet, to be honest with you. So we'll just have to see what happens. But I see prices getting stuck around where we are right now. If it does go a little bit further, then the $40,000 area will be the next area of resistance for us before turning back around and heading lower into that channel. If I extend this outward, you'll see this blue channel. That's what channel we are back in. And if I zoom out, that channel started way back in May of last year. Let's take a look at this first article about the top 5 metaverse crypto coins with a unit price under 50 bucks. This is an updated one. I've been following these types of articles and just seeing what authors come up with. So the first one here they have listed here is the Alien Worlds TLM token that launched back in April of last year. It's a very popular metaverse crypto coin and game built on the Wax blockchain. I'm very familiar with this, and they're integrated with the BNB chain as well. It's the most popular NFT-based metaverse games on the market. Every metaverse portfolio should have TLM, they say. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan personally of playing these types of games, so I never even bought this. But this is one of them they have listed here, the top 5 coins with a unit price under 50 bucks. It is currently trading at 10 cents, well under 50 bucks. Market cap is only 95 million, so it does have a lot of room to grow in the next crypto rally. It can be at least $500 million market cap coin or even $1 billion easily when this metaverse gaming wave really gets going. So you're talking about another 10x from here with the unit price probably around $1 or so. That's something to think about. I'm not a huge fan of those alien based type games, but hey, it is what it is. So here's one I've never heard of. It's called Seek VR. You know, it has a unit price of about 32 cents, 32 and a half cents, market cap of $240 million. Again, very low. Seeing what they've all been involved in. They do metaverse concerts, 360 VR streaming, and live sports. Okay, so and they even have their own hardware that's sold in Target and Best Buy. So this is pretty interesting because they've done partnerships with people like Lady Gaga, Demi Lovato, Ziggy Marley, and a couple of other ones. So I didn't even know about this particular project, but this could have some legs for sure. So look at Seek VR. I'm going to look at it as well. All of us probably know about Axie Infinity. That is at number 3. It's got a $49.80 unit price, right at that $50 marker. Really, you can try maybe even above it today after this rally, but the market cap is $3 billion. I personally think it's a more mature game, a more mature market cap, maybe not as much room to grow as some of those other ones that we just looked at, or even other ones that are in the 100 or sub $100 million market caps. $3 billion is it's getting mature. That's pretty big. Not saying it couldn't double from here or even go to 30 billion at some point in the future. So that's another 10x from here. It could be a $400, $500 coin, of course, but the likelihood to have a coin like Seek or even Alien Worlds make a 10x is much higher than Axie Infinity. Here's another one, Sandbox. It's got a $3.3 billion market cap as well at a unit price of $3. And so, hey, again, I'm looking at that market cap. The market cap, many of you know, Sandbox is very popular metaverse platform. It's the second most valued one. Decentraland, I think, is number 1. So you got people like Snoop Dogg in this metaverse. It's very popular. I'm not going to lie. A lot of brands are in there as well. Decentraland, the granddaddy of them all. It has a $4.6 billion market cap. $2.54, probably a little higher today. So it has a fully immersive 3D world that you can browse through, look at land. You know, the whole thing about buying land, plots of land in Decentraland is very big. I bought some. I'm trying to accumulate more, but these prices are out of control. I do think metaverses like Decentraland and Sandbox still have a lot of room to grow, especially the actual plots of land. Those values will continue to rise, in my opinion. And so, hey, here we go. Unit price $2.54. But again, you got to look at the unit price and the market cap. Market cap is pretty high. It's the most valued metaverse out there right now. So you want to buy something that has a little bit more stability. Yeah, maybe a Decentraland, maybe a Sandbox. But look at Seek and look at maybe Alien Worlds if you're into those types of games. But Seek for sure, I think, has a promising concept here. The token is transitioning over to the BNB chain due to lower gas fees. Of course, you need to be buying BNB tokens. I told people to buy BNB back and at $4 and some change. So BNB is really taking off. It's got some critics, of course. Centralization, they feel like a lot of people. But hey, decentralization is a scale, not a binary event. And speaking of metaverses, we got a bank. First major bank entering the metaverse land. America's largest bank has opened a lounge in the metaverse, and here's why. This is pretty neat. JP Morgan, of all freaking banks, the Onyx Lounge in the Meta Jungle Mall. As you guys see, I'm in the metaverse now, looking at the Onyx Lounge by JP Morgan. Wow, this is crazy. We got a tiger walking in here, and of course, why we Right when I enter, I see Jamie Demon right on the wall. This is crazy, man. Absolutely insane. And look at this. Open this document. And so this is their Onyx Lounge coin system, digital solutions enabling instant bank transfers and clearing of multi-bank, multi-currency assets on permission distributed ledgers. The key word there, operative word, is permission. Permission. That's the it's not permissionless. We want to deal with permissionless distributed ledgers. But this is interesting because this essentially is going to take XRP out the game. This is why I never liked XRP, because I felt like the banks were going to do exactly this. And so what they're saying, JP Morgan, is that they've watched the trend of these parcels going from 6,000 a plot in Decentraland. As I told you guys, I'm trying to buy as many as I can. 12,000 now, $12,000 now, many of them are worth. It's crazy. And they're saying that they feel like the virtual real estate market could start seeing services like in the physical world, including credit, mortgages, and rental agreements. This is what they're looking to get into. You have to give them credit for jumping in there and trying to become predatory lenders within the virtual metaverse worlds. And hey, they're probably going to be able to take a good lion's share of that business. You guys let me know, what do you think? If JP Morgan will be frowned upon, or will they be accepted in this metaverse world? I hope we kick them out. I hope we don't support them, but the likelihood is pretty high. They have the capital to do a lot of the marketing in the metaverse and outside the metaverse. We'll have to see. They're calling it metanomics. They've been looking at the metanomics, which is an interesting new term. That's I don't know if they coined it or what, but that's pretty interesting. Last, we're going to talk about this Opensea situation, which is crazy. User activity tumbles by 20% after this $3 million heist that occurred like 3 or 4 days ago. According to Bloomberg, the platform was working for 2 days to neutralize the attack and protect users' funds. Wow. While activity on the platform dropped by at least 20%, they say the 7-day trading volume on the platform plunged by 37%. That's a huge hit. This anonymous hacker stole 254 tokens from the largest NFT marketplace by sharing a malicious email that asks users to transfer their assets to a new smart contract. At least 17 large traders signed the contract, which was a direct way of giving access to one's non-fungible tokens to another person. So the interesting part is that they use the rival platform LooksRare to sell those stolen tokens. I wonder if LooksRare had anything to do with this. I'm not saying they did. I'm just thinking. Let me know in the comments below if you think this was like an attack from a competitor. So you had almost 200,000 people or users leave Opensea and head over to LooksRare, which was exactly where the hackers went to sell the new stolen NFTs. It just doesn't make any sense. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think this is all about? Do you think there was a competitor behind this, or do you think it was just a random hacker taking advantage of it? Really, Opensea wasn't hacked per se. It was a phishing attack, to be honest with you. I don't know if we can really blame Opensea for that. Maybe they should have additional steps in there for any type of authentication through email. You must put in a PIN or something like that. I don't know. I'm not a security expert. I don't know. I'm just saying maybe there is some level of accountability needed by Opensea, or maybe not. It doesn't seem like it being a phishing attack. What can Opensea do, in my opinion? Let me know in the comments below. But what's interesting here is that there's one person that was a user there hitting Opensea with a $1 million lawsuit because a Bored Ape was stolen from this phishing attack. Timothy McKimmey says that his Bored Ape was sold for $26 without his permission. Oh, that has to hurt. That has to hurt. He's accusing Opensea of failing to act on security vulnerabilities in their platform. So he had I thought he had $1 million Bored Ape. No, he had about $137,000 Bored Ape, which sold for $26 earlier this month. So I don't know. Maybe this is not even the same bug that just happened with Opensea, to be honest with you. And so they sold it. They made him sell it for $26 and then turned around and the attacker flipped it for 98.9 ETH moments later. Yikes. Part of the suit, McKimmey says Opensea failed to address the security issues, putting users' NFTs at risk. Wow, that's crazy. The listing bug. This is happening when users move their NFTs from their wallets linked to Opensea to different addresses without canceling the previous listing. So that is a different situation apart from this last phishing attack that happened, where over $1.7 million or $3 million in NFTs were stolen. So Opensea is having a lot of issues. They're having a lot of issues to deal with. And listen, this is the nature of the beast. It's very hard to secure platforms. It just is. It never will be rock solid, unfortunately. But I will say, fortunately, 3 NFTs that were stolen from Opensea were actually captured by Mintable. So that's another NFT marketplace. I feel like Mintable is doing the right thing versus you take a look at looks rare. They just like, hey, you can sell any stolen goods on our platform. That's what it seems like. I don't know, but Mintable did the right thing. So you guys got to let me know. Will Opensea be able to bounce back from this? Also, let me know about JP Morgan's move to get into the metaverse, start their predatory lending and all that. Hey, good move, smart move, whether we like them or not. That is a very smart move for them to position themselves early in this game, start offering those financial services. Do we even need them? Can we just use DeFi to get loans and get various financial services on the blockchain? Let me know in the comments below. That's my 2 Satoshis. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe if you found this video informative, and click that bell to receive more videos like this. It's your boy Crypto Blood, and I'm out of here. Holla!